Hello you beautiful peeps, my name's John, welcome to my channel. Today we've got the Arrma Fire Team and actually a bit of a problem. I wanted to make this video to basically warn those that purchase this car that you must do one thing before driving it, because I'm actually a bit disappointed with the quality on this. Let me explain. Firstly, I'm going to have to move the car away, but what do you think of it with the sort of the body parts off? Because I have been asked, is it something that I would do myself? It does kind of look cool, but I personally would prefer to have the body parts on to add to the rigidity, because I have noticed that it feels a little bit less stable. And of course, because you don't have the body parts here where the pins are, see the difference, the flex that you got there, so you'd have to put washers there anyway, so I don't see the point of doing that. So let me move this out the way and bring in the parts. Now the reason why I didn't show you guys me taking this apart is because it's actually very, very simple to take them apart. Each section has got, as you can see, the screws that just come undone and then it all comes apart, and luckily all of the screws are the same size, which I absolutely love, because then, you know, there's no problems with putting too long a screw into, you know, a shorter hole and what not. So basically I've driven this car once, which you've already seen the video of it in action. Unbelievable RC car. I love it, I truly do love it. But when I got it back and I started to give it a clean, I noticed that a lot of these panels are snapped off. So by the time I'd got to it, the screws were already underneath and the body part was like this. That's one. Let me just see if I can find the, oh, this one all the way along was cracked. I hope you can still see the crack there. And there was another one. Oh, that one there you can see is actually coming through. I hope you can at least. Yeah, there was one other. I'll find it as we go along. Oh, here we go. It was this side. Was completely pulled through, and all the plastic was literally pulled back on it. Now, I understand that body shells are the most fragile part of the car, and in a lot of cases they are designed to pull apart to avoid any other sort of things happening, any other bigger damage. But for the first go, 4 panels are broken already. I thought that was a bit of a poor showing. They could have found a better way to put it in, or put a washer over it to, you know, reinforce them a little bit more. So what I have done is, as you can see, I've used my super duper tape on all the areas. I bent the plastic back into position and then used the tape in all the various places to reinforce it. The ones that were damaged, I've reinforced, and the ones that I think will be damaged in the future. Check out the rust on these already. Not being funny, but my WL Toys pins don't rust that quickly. And as you can see here, was this one of the ones that was, yeah, that one was completely pulled out, chewed up, unfortunately. So that one has been reinforced. Underneath here, obviously where the panel was split, I've done quite a big job on this one to ensure it doesn't happen again. And then obviously that was totaled, that one there. So I just had to reinforce it. These didn't actually have any damage, he says. Yeah, and that one on that side did not have damage. So please, again, I'll put the link for this tape in the description. The tape, when I try to, say for example, I cut it and then the last little millimeter of it is not cut, I try to pull it, all of the fibers are coming with it. So it's a fibrous type tape, so it will hold it together. And hopefully that will stop this happening. Now, the screws do have the little washer type there, but I am going to put on my own washers as well when I'm putting this all back together. And I suggest that you do the same. I suggest that you do reinforce it just to stop, you know, it happening. I can't remember the price of this body shell. I know that you can just buy all of the shell, including the roof, obviously, in the camo version. I can't remember the price. I'll put the price up here for you. But should you be having to buy a shell straight away after the first run? No, I don't think you should. So please keep that in mind if you are gonna buy this car, or you have already ordered the car and you know you're gonna take it out for its first run. I mean, I rolled it a few times in the video. You've seen that already, and there's obviously damage to it. Oh, I didn't realize, but that's actually cut. Oh no. I'm gonna stand up so you can see that. Yeah, along that edge there, it's actually cut. That's annoying. So yeah, there you go. And the one other thing that did irritate me, unbelievably so, was so many of the bolts and screws were rusty after the first run. Specifically, these ones on, you know, holding the gun together there. The handle of the driver here fell off before we'd even driven it. That wasn't very good. And some of the main reinforcement bolts and actually under the suspension were rusty already. First drive. And I noticed that the CVD joints at the front and the ones at the rear were also rusty. Now the ones at the rear were rusty when they came out the box brand new. But the ones at the front have got some rust on them already, which I don't think should be happening after the very first run. I honestly don't. And you know, the comparison that I have, ladies and gents, is WL Toys. And they don't rust straight out the box. So there's something going on here that really shouldn't be happening when you're talking about a vehicle of around $600 US. So please keep that in mind. But am I then saying to you to not buy this car? No. No. Scrimp, save, borrow to get this car, because is it worth it? Oh yes, very, very much so. So thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you next time. Take care, stay safe. Bye-bye.